So we got a 2015 ProMaster van, and we're going to show you how to change the running light bulb. And it's also the brake light bulb in the back. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do. We'll show you what's involved with doing it.
We got a 2015 ProMaster. We got a running light out here. This is also the brake light bulb. And to access this light, we have a cover on the inside with some screws we're going to take off. So, we'll get in here, peel the weather strip back a little bit, and we got 4 Phillips in here. We're going to take out. We got more than 4. We got 8 down here.
Yeah. A couple more.
Take this whole panel off.
The whole panel comes right out, huh?
Yeah. It's a handicapped vehicle, so it's got a child checkmate in the back. Get some wiring on that. Do it. Okay, let's see. So, get all these screws out of here so we don't drop them all. It's kind of tight in here, so we have to peel this panel back in here to get in here. So we're going to get something that wedges this out, because we don't want to take this whole panel off to get at the light bulb. So we're going to get something to get in here and wedge this out. Okay. So we've got a couple of these metal fasteners you can see with the mirror right down there. You can see the...
Yep.
Yeah. And I got another one up here that is right here.
Okay.
And we can see that one then there. So we're going to take those off. I use like a small pair of pliers to get at them. They're kind of a goofy size, so let's see if we can get in here.
So you have to unscrew those to get the taillight out?
Yeah, to get the lens out.
Okay. Those bulbs just don't twist and pull?
No, you can't get at the bottom one.
You can't get at the bottom one, I see.
No, so get this one loose. So you got a thing like this that comes out.
Okay.
You know, it's probably a 5/8 or 16. We'll find out what size it is for you. We'll try and get at this one down here. Yeah, it's right in here.
It's at the very bottom in there.
Yeah, they're in a crappy spot. Okay, I can see it right there. Once I crack them loose, I can get my hand in here and spin them out.
It's a tight area, but it's right down there. When we pull the taillight out, we'll show you like the studs and stuff.
Alright, let me get this.
It's not that hard, it's just...
You got little hands, you're in luck.
Yeah.
Really?
This dude's kind of built like a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he was a Frankenstein on Halloween once.
Yeah, I don't have small hands.
Remember that? When you showed up to the bar and you bumped into me? I had no idea who you were.
No idea.
And
I just dropped it. We'll have to go in and get that one. We'll get the lens out. Alright, so let's come around and pull the light out.
Hold on for a minute, Steve.
Okay, so we got the light out, and it has like a harness in here, and we're not sure if we have something wrong with the harness, the socket. So we can unscrew the bulb now, and they got these real funky bulbs.
Yep.
And fortunately, Gary bought a 2-pack the last time, so the light should be on right now. Gary, you still got the lights on?
The lights are on, and your light is not on.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna go grab it. See?
Yeah.
See, and I just shook it, now the light's on. So we're gonna check the socket on this.
It's a little burnt.
And we're gonna get them going temporarily for today. We're gonna bend these tabs up and try and clean them. And See, we can get it to work right now. So we're going to clean these tabs up and get it over, but we'll give you the bulb number because you do have a certain funky bulb for this thing. And so we're going to clean these pins up. I'm going to pull this bulb out, and we're going to drag these pins with a little pocket screwdriver and try and scrape them to get them clean. And we'll put a little pressure on the tongues to try and get them out so they have a little more pressure. You can see the socket got a little hot here, and if you look inside here, this is sold as an assembly. So you've got this screw you would take out, and this whole harness you would have to get from the dealer, because you're not going to get this socket, I believe, at the parts store. So
if you need to replace the taillight, you can unclip it from here, right? So you push that tab down, you pull this out, and the whole assembly, the taillight assembly, will be loose.
This looks like the part number right there. If you can zoom in there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go get a pocket screwdriver, and we'll shut the lights off. We'll scrape these and clean them.
So the bulb part number is 7443, and I'll put a link to these in the description of the video over on Amazon. You guys can check them out.
Okay, so I'm just going to try and scrape with the screwdriver here if there's any corrosion in here. And then I have a pick that I'm going to pull the tabs up on these and give them a little more bend. So they have a little more tongue tension. You might have to get, if your socket looks kind of shitty, you might have to get some, pardon my French, you might have to get some, carb clean in here or something to clean it up. But you've got two tongues over here, and then you've got two tongues over here, and this is just a plastic guide strip right here. So if I take the pick here, I have the lights off, so I'm not going to pop in. I'm trying to just give it a little more tongue right there, a little more tension, and I'm doing the same thing on this one here, just pulling it out to get a little more tension. You get this one here, we can do the same right here, same with this one. So we cleaned our socket, everything looks good. We're going to put just a little bit of dielectric grease on the bulb here on the little ends.
And that'll help with the moisture.
Yeah, keep it clean. And if we have any more issues with this light, we're going to pick up a
socket.
Yeah, the whole little harness assembly comes with it. So we just got a little bit of dielectric, not a lot. Let's put the bulb back in. We'll try it one more time. If it's good, we're going to put it together. Okay, step on the brake. Let off. Step on it. Okay.
So if you have a tail light bulb out, this little icon that says stop right there has illuminated, indicating that there's more likely a bulb out in the back.
So we're just going to put the bulb back in place and lock it back in position here. Okay, it's locked in. And we're going to feed the lens back in. And we have to get that bolt that we dropped. We got a couple of alignment dowels right here.
Hey, okay, yeah. So you pull that back out for a minute. Just pull the tail light back out. So if you're replacing the whole taillight assembly, you could twist that bulb back in, push this harness back in, then twist this upper bulb back in. There's one more bulb up here. Twist that one in as well. Okay.
We got this nut that Tony dropped down in there.
Yeah,
and so it is a 17 millimeter. So we've got the light going back together, and we have one of the studs right here. So I'm going to put that on, and it is a 17 millimeter. So we can get either a stubby wrench in there, or we can just grab up the pliers at the end and tighten it.
Yeah.
And get that one going.
So just two of those to hold that in?
Just two of them that
Just
holds
two
it
of
in. So the stud's right here where my finger is.
Yep.
And I'm going to get this one in here, and we'll get it started. Okay.
Get it kind of go by feel a little bit. It's
Yeah.
in a tight spot.
And it's a 17.
There it is. You can see it right there.
Yeah.
I'd put the camera in there, but I don't want to drop it down that hole, and if I do that, it's going to be down to China. You'll never get it back. That's a deep hole.
Okay, so I got that one tight, and I got an extension in here, which maybe it's a little too long. I need a shorter extension. 17 millimeter socket, and put it on there, and you just got to give them a little snug. You don't have to kill this at all. So that's it. And let's see if we can get it this other one through here too. No. I need a short extension. I'm gonna grab this one with the pliers because we can just grab this one right here. That's it. Now it's tight.
There you go. You just went by it. That's what it looks
Yeah,
like.
right there. Yeah.
That's what you're
17 millimeter, 3-inch extension. We live in Fat Cat City. We didn't want to take this whole panel off here, so
yeah.
We got it in. We got it working. If we have any other issues, we're obviously going to get the new harness for it, and we got the part number that we showed you on there. We're just going to put the cover back together here, pull our little shim stuff out that we had, and we got the like 7 screws in here to put this back together here. These are all plastic panels, so you don't want to over tighten them, break them. Okay, I'm going to roll our weather strip back in place here. Okay, so we got everything back together, and if we have any other issues, we're getting another harness. Looks like we're good for today.